Imagine you're about to unearth the cryptic depths of your own mind without scribbling a single line on a questionnaire. Curious how? Well, hold on tight because you're about to delve into the fascinating realm of projective tests, not your average personality assessments, but a journey through the abstract mazes of the psyche that reveal the hidden facets lurking beneath our conscious thoughts. Projective tests, unlike typical self-assessment tools, skip the conventional question-answer routine, bypassing the biased barricades of our self-perception. Instead of vicious cycles of strongly agree to strongly disagree, these tests tap into the subconscious rivers, unearthing revelations that could remain buried otherwise. Why should you stick around till the very last word of this thrilling exploration? You're about to decode the mysteries of two notorious abstract tests still in vogue among experts: the Rorschach inkblot test and the thematic apperception test, or TAT. Puzzled by ink splotches and vague imagery? Prepare to have your curiosity ignited, as these are no random art pieces, my friend, but keys to unlock the deepest corners of your psyche. The Rorschach test, a brainchild of the 1920s by Swiss psychiatrist Hermann Rorschach, was a game-changer in schizophrenia diagnosis. Picture this: a set of ink blots, each a canvas for your mind's eye. What do you see? A creature, a conflict, or a memory? Every vision is a thread to your inner labyrinth. Fast forward to the 1960s, and these ink blots became a craze, no longer random but carefully crafted stimuli aimed at unmasking the unconscious. The TAT is like no other. Born from the pages of Moby Dick, it challenges you to weave narratives around ambiguous images. The stories spurting from your imagination speak volumes of your inner world, reflecting fears, desires, and conflicts in technicolor detail, a storytelling odyssey with profound psychological implications. Gearing up to undertake these tests with gusto? Remember, without the sage guidance of a licensed therapist, deciphering the riddles of your responses is a Herculean task. It demands a trained eye to interpret the subtleties of your creative expositions, whether it's the metaphor of an ink blot or the drama of a TAT image. But here's an intriguing twist. Projective tests aren't the only tools in the psychological arsenal. Ever heard of the house tree person test or dream analysis? These are but a few more secret passages through the mind's mansion, each unique and capable of surprising revelations. As we waltz through this labyrinth together, I'll unravel each enigma these projective tests hold, and trust me, it's a richer tapestry than any straightforward quiz could offer. While we might not be able to judge our personalities at a glance, understanding our unconscious responses gives us invaluable clues. It's a vibrant, complex picture of who we really are, and sometimes, it might just surprise us. Before you dive headlong into the chasm of your deeper self, let me remind you, if this tour through the psyche's hidden alcoves piques your interest, then consider subscribing. Give that like button a tap, hit the notification bell, and equip yourself to decode the enigmas of your personality with our guidance. Remember, a journey of 1,000 insights starts with a single step or click. Your venture into the human mind is just getting started, and the knowledge you'll gain here may well be the compass for navigating your personal and professional landscapes. Enticed by the peek into projective tests? Longing to untangle the threads of your own subconscious narration? Reach out to a trusted therapist and embark on a unique adventure into self-discovery, an expedition with the promise of authenticity and deeply personal insights. As I guide you through this series of personality explorations, I trust you'll find the journey as riveting as the destination. And, should you find yourself enriched by the wisdom shared, remember that a gesture of appreciation is always welcome. If you deem the insights gleaned valuable, feel free to express it through a tip proportional to the enlightenment you've received. Embark on this journey with me. Venture into the depths of your essence and emerge enlightened. Thank you for lending your open mind and time to our quest for understanding the elusive human personality. Gentlemen, have you ever considered the idea that scrolling through Instagram could be warping your mind more than you realize? Today, we're diving into a riveting study by the Royal Society for Public Health, examining the mental health effects tied to social media use among 1,500 individuals. Brace yourselves. The findings reveal a world where YouTube actually radiates positivity, while Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram, especially Instagram, are, let's say, less than beneficial to our mental well-being. This video might just be the key to understanding the dangerous illusion these platforms pull over our eyes every day. Let's talk about the subtle mind games our brain conducts. Without our active knowledge, it gathers endless pieces of environmental data. Why is that? To avoid danger, find resources, and crucially, to identify our place in the social structure that surrounds us. Whether you're in an office, a school, or even a buzzing club, there's an unspoken social ladder, a hierarchy if you will, and we're all unconsciously vying for a spot on it. Now, visual cues are the bread and butter of this mental hierarchy inspection. We observe people's physique to gauge strength, their possessions for wealth, and their social circles to deduce influence. And the terrifying part? All this data shapes the perception of our own societal rank. Consider the days before our digital existence when life's comparisons were limited to those immediately around us. You might have ranked average in every aspect at school, feeling on par with most of your peers. A few were above you, few are still below, but the vast majority? Just like you. Simple. Straightforward. Fast forward to 2023, where even the average teenage life feels bombarded by the impossible standards seen on social media thanks to a jaw-dropping 6 to 9 hours of daily consumption. Suddenly, your brain is tricked into believing these far-fetched, filtered realities are your competition. You're no longer stacking up against the kid next door, but against a phony world of photoshopped models and rented luxury cars. And folks, herein lies the recipe for a mental health disaster. You irrationally peg yourself at the lowest rung of the social hierarchy, causing anxiety, insomnia, and a plethora of other psychological torments to take over. These platforms push us into a relentless competition with a fictional society that no one can win against. But let's cut the chase. It's an illusion, a masquerade of happiness. Now, imagine reallocating even a fraction of those hours from social media to actually enrich your mind and skills. Places such as online learning platforms stand as a beacon of hope, providing practical knowledge from problem solving to logical thinking, all aimed at genuinely enhancing your position in both the real and perceived hierarchy. Every minute you spend expanding your intellect could very well be the antidote to the toxic standards set by social media. Engaging with materials that challenge and enrich your problem-solving capabilities can set you up for success, instead of wallowing in the illusion that you're not good enough. As we wrap up, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring that notification bell. By doing so, you're not just boosting this message's reach. You're taking a stand against the social media deception. You're asserting that you value real, attainable success over the mirage of perfection these platforms peddle. Before you click away, ponder over what we've discussed. Which social platform do you find most taxing on your mental health? And what steps will you take to shield your psyche from their insidious effects? To all the strong, successful men out there, if you found value in today's exploration, consider expressing your gratitude. The support goes a long way in bringing more insightful content your way. Remember, life's a climb, but the view free from the distortion of filters and fake smiles is worth it. Stay sharp, stay real, and keep ascending that hierarchy the right way.